Hello, welcome to the first ever community review on Food Review UK. We've got an incredible Facebook page, the Fruck Unwrapped and Fans page on Facebook. Go join it, it's a brilliant community. There's a new show where I'm going to read out my favourite posts from the last period. On this particular video I'm doing the last couple of weeks, but that may change. Anyway, so the first thing I asked was that, yeah, I'm basically going to do this series. Toying with the idea of doing a semi-regular video series where I run through the top posts, memes, comments and products posted in the group. There was a couple of cool comments on there. Callum, you're going to roast me. Well, we'll see, Callum. We'll see about that. Shelby thinks she's going to be famous. You know, as long as it doesn't overtake. Yeah, and everyone was just saying that they loved the idea and thought it was good. So yeah, just lots of praise for me, which was very flattering. So we don't just talk about food in here, guys. We do talk about like TV shows and other things as well. That's literally the only thing I can think off the top of my head. We talk about everything, so it's not just about food. Shelby has said, is Brooklyn Nine-Nine worth watching? I love New Girl, Parks and Rec and The US Office, so it's probably right up my street. But I've always hesitated sticking it on. I'm so bored and have run out of things to watch. I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I prefer Brooklyn Nine-Nine with a flake. Yeah, so I've not actually seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine myself, but there's a funny meme from the show. This was posted by Mark Can. Hey McDonald's, I ordered a sundae, but instead you gave me the souls of the damned. Did I have to pay extra for this? That is scary. Like, that is literally skull strawberry sundae. That I'm turning it off because I don't support the occult. Edward James Reed, I don't know if I should cook this potato or take it to the hospital. That is photoshopped. That is Voldemort, 100%. That is lit. I wonder if I could superimpose my head onto it. Yeah, anyway. No, oh there you go, literally looks like Voldemort in the last Harry Potter film when he's under the bench in the scene where Dumbledore and Harry are dead in the train station. Give that a like. Is a sad middle-aged man's cock meant to look like this, asking for a friend? Steve, Steve, your penis is not a Horcrux, alright? Speaking of Steve, it looks like he's done a review here. Hang on, let's I should have volume on for this. Here we go.
Hello. Right, down to business. Don't know what everyone's moaning about. This UK caramel is bloody great. I love it. Nah. Only joking. It's shit.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the UK caramel. I thought it was alright, but yeah, it's not as good. Callum, Callum, I just invested a chunk of my pension in KFC shares. Chicken stock. I'm fuming. Leave. Stocks and shares buckets. Nice. Don't quite get that one, but good. Yeah. Bad puns are welcomed. Ashley Gaffney. There is this page on Insta that is a snack fish page, but is completely pistachio. Imagine if all these were real. I mean, pistachio Nutella is not the boldest thing, because we can get like pistachio spreads fairly easily. However, pistachio Bueno, that is the thing. That is the things. What dreams are made up of is that. Pistachio Toblerone, all over it. Pistachio M&Ms. I mean, if that, Fruck Creations, if there was a way to make easily pistachio M&Ms. McVitie's flips pistachio, so now flips have gone back to McVitie's even though they're a separate brand now. Food knowledge. What was the other ones in there? There's a couple more. Oreo pistachio dipped. We know that won't happen because that's Mondelez, and that's too imaginative. And oh, is that it? That's it. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely love all of that. Incredible. Right, so guys, this is from Edward James Reed. Asda Stone Baked, thin and crispy, Southern fried chicken and gravy pizza now. Look, the supermarkets and like the fast food restaurants, they're catching up. But guys, we've already done it. Like, you know, I was the one setting the trend. I was the one that was doing Southern fried chicken pizza before the companies cottoned onto the idea. And I'm not saying that they saw my video and copied the idea, but I am saying that they definitely did do that. So, this is one from me, guys. And I'm sorry for the swearing here, but you know, there's some high emotions at play. Absolute fucking shambles. Has anyone had Wall's mini milk recently? We got for them, first time in years last week. Banged on a vanilla one last night as if I'm some sort of gangster. Oh, like that sweet, creamy condensed milk taste? The iconic taste? Completely gone. Tastes utterly bland now. What has happened? Shambles! Yeah, and everyone's agreed, and like everyone's basically told me it's because of the sugar content, man. Like the sugar tax and basically, yeah, Shelby's literally said banged on a vanilla one, porn if anything. Yeah, literally. Fruck OnlyFans coming soon. Hey guys, if there's a call for it, let me know. Like, you know, yeah, and basically people are saying, yeah, it's because all the sugar's gone, and it's basically a diet like ice cream now. It's awful. Like, it was a shocking, horrible thing that happened when I tried that. Right, we now got Steve Brunt. Another handy tip from him: how to cool a single slice of toast before buttering. So Steve, like me, he likes to have the toast sort of colder so that the butter doesn't melt. I actually like the butter to not melt, like have quite a nice thick layer of butter on your toast. Absolutely delicious, lovely. However, I don't know what I was going to say after however, but yeah, this is the way to cool it down. I lean it against the wall, but in the same sort of perpendicular to the wall. Is that right? Or anti-perpendicular, pendicular, I don't know, but like that up against the wall, rather than that, like that, because it doesn't condense up, and you don't need a fork. Not that, you know, a fork is any great hardship, maybe for some people, but yeah, yeah. Let us know. Actually, do you like to wait for the butter to brilliant? I'm moving on. Callum. Brexit Britain, £100 melons. Yeah, not the most expensive melons I've ever seen. So, you know, I don't know why I've got a link to Twinkies on Amazon. Oh, yes I do. It's because there was skanky pickle and peanut butter Twinkies. Get out of here. Mark Can, hello Emma Thompson, loved your story about the gummies. This is a reference to the to the Skittles gummies video where my sister told an anecdote about gummies, what she liked, and she couldn't remember what they were. But we did suss it out there with the Maynard smoothie gummies, guys. So, Shelby, thought I'd have something nice for a snack tonight. These pork chorizo and feta. Just being vaguely racist now. Specially selected saucy rolls caught my eye. Class, these will do, I said to my sister, who was on the phone to me whilst I was shopping, because we are monumental weirdos who always have to know what the other one gets from the shop. Little did I know it was a lie. Thing is, I've had it with these so-called specially selected luxury collection, lip-smacking posh bastard garb products, because none of them are special. They're all load of horse shit. Too long, didn't read. I get irrationally angry about a twin pack of posh sausage rolls and want my hard-earned copper back. That was actually quite a hard sentence to read, but eloquently put. Yeah, so where were these from? Look nice, don't they? Big lad. I should actually put captions on the individual photos. Joy, pure joy. I think we've all looked at a sausage roll like that before. Confusion. Anger. Unhinged terror.
Do you know what? I'm sick of being like you. Think you're clever, do you? Think you're specially selected. We're from the bin.
Nice, I hadn't seen that. Solid. I saved that post, so I didn't even know it culminated in that video. Well, I'm glad I saved it now. Mark Han, another epic haul from GB Gifts. Thanks to them for sending it to me. Hashtag I did pay. This is a reference to what I do on Instagram. I say hashtag didn't pay. When I don't like using the term gifted, guys, right? So I personally use hashtag I didn't pay. Because it's not a gift. No, they're not sending it to me for a gift. They're not going, here's a present for you. They're saying, here's an advert. Can you post this advert for us? It's not a gift. Anyway. Use code MarkCanIsGod00 for 0% off. I've literally reused that same joke this morning. That's embarrassing. Fine. Calorie counting, so hammered some sugar-free drinks this time. It is word for word taking the piss out of me, by the way. So that's a shame, isn't it? That's a shame. It's always the ones you least expect. Edward James Reed, tasty, chewy and weird texture, but enjoyed them. Got them at Tesco. So yeah, this is the new Skittles Squishy Clouds. I've not had the sour ones yet, but the normal ones are brilliant. I'm hoping to get the review up fairly soon for that. Callum's back again. Tried 2 of the mini desserts that we serve at functions, afternoon tea and other things. Absolutely sensational. On the right is a fruit tart with a light custard and a strawberry biscuit base. Want a strawberry biscuit base. On the left is what I can only describe as a cheesecake type mousse in a soft, almost sponge ball. Hard to describe. Our pastry chef is a legend. Everything is made in-house, from the bread to the chocolates, rooms to every dessert. Really inspiring stuff. Looks really nice. We could maybe get a flash on or a bit of lighting from the front rather than the back, but these looks really nice. I particularly like the look of this one. The texture of that looks insane. Although I'd cut the leaves off the strawberries. That's part of it. But nice for presentation, I suppose. Natty peas, drop in the Biscoff and Nutella cronut for your consideration. No consideration required. I want it. Simply. Ashley Gaffney, hear me out. If anyone is having burgers soon, slather a little bit of honey on the bun. It's honestly so good. A lovely sweet kick to a savoury food. Chicken or beef would definitely work with both. I'd be gangbusters on it. Absolutely massively. Bee sting from Papa John's is so good because of the honey. Yeah, I'm up for trying it. Sammy P says, happy Friday all. Somewhat serious question for a Friday morning, but I'm curious. Tell me, as a kid, what did you want to do for a living versus what you're doing now? Do you enjoy your job? I wanted to be an architect, and now I'm a social care placement coordinator. My current job is probably the only one I've ever had any job satisfaction. Job satisfaction is so important. I'm not going to read out all the comments here because I am self-obsessed, a narcissist, and all-round bad person. But I will certainly read my one. In order of what I wanted to be, when I say in order, I mean like a chronological order. Like the first thing I ever wanted to do, I like remember wanting to be, was a video game creator, then a roller coaster designer, then a comic book writer, and now a full-time video content creator on YouTube, which I'll never achieve because my videos aren't good enough, which is personal demon I have to bear, but completely understandable at this point. I'd still love to do the bottom 3, which is true, although roller coaster, of course it's true, I wrote it. Although roller coaster have moved slightly onto the design, style and story side of things more so than the actual layout. I'm a senior content editor at the council now, so yeah, as I basically said, I don't hate my job, which is good enough for me at the moment, so quite happy. Yeah, there was some really lovely comments from everyone here. It's really nice to see the different paths that people have taken, so worthwhile joining the community and reading the ones that I didn't read out. So yeah, thank you to everyone who contributed there. That was really lovely. Rich says, this is one that I'm actually not going to read out at all. So I've noticed recently there's been I'm reading this bit. So I've noticed recently there's been a lot of chat about food in this group, which leads me to my question. What is hands down the best meal you've ever had? Gun to your head, you can only choose one from memory. Can be one you've had at a restaurant, homemade, takeaway, dinner party, wedding, you get the idea. Yeah, go on there, because look at these, there's some epic photos. epic videos that people have posted, some brilliant recommendations, and it all sounds absolutely awesome. So one of us, you know what, yes, narcissist. One of mine was, talked about the best ever chicken satay that I've had, which was at a restaurant called the International in Cheshire, which is now closed, right? And guys, it came out, right? So this was an all-you-can-eat restaurant, but the food is cooked to order, so it wasn't a buffet style. But the satay came out, a stack of it, a pile of it, fairly small pieces, but all on sticks. It came out sizzling hot, like immediately just from the grill or whatever they cooked it on, the Sally, whatever they cooked it on. Sizzling, salty, and a deep, rich satay sauce that I've never had anything like it before or since. I don't think I ever will. I just don't think I'll ever have anything as good as that, satay wise, and it might be one of the best things I've ever eaten anyway. Shelby's back with this photo from her Indian. Again, I'd probably say in this circumstance, I'd probably go for the 16:9 rather than the portrait. Whilst I do like seeing your friend or relative's hands, I think that's great. Maybe some more of the meal would have been good. I'm just putting on complete blast now. I've actually spat at the camera as well. I hope that's not picked up. But yeah, it's quite embarrassing to spit at the camera when you're sort of belittling someone for taking part in your community. So sorry, Shelby. And Callum thought he was going to be the one getting roasted. No, this looks so good. I mean, this naan. Look at the naan, right? Look at the ghee or the butter that is glistening and basting that naan. Oh, it looks so good. All over it. Logan James, s'mores fries. Now, if you didn't know this, Logan James is from the America. And of course, the America is where you would find this kind of food. And that's where I want to be. I want to be in this food now, forever. Please, thank you. I think we're back at the beginning now, yeah. So, Ashley Gaffney, one for the Scots in the group. If you could help out an Englishman. I got these from Sainsbury's recently. They're a cross between a picolet and a crumpet. Picolet? I don't know. They're really thin, but they're about 3 times the size of a picolet and double the size of a regular crumpet. Is this a common thing in Scotland? When I bought them, they were called Scottish crumpets. They're pretty nice, to be fair. They were sweet, more like a pancake compared to a crumpet or picolet. They look absolutely mental. I don't know what people said. Generally don't think I've ever seen these before, and I have no idea what a picklet is. Yeah, basically I'm in the same camp, and that is a crumpet. Madness, guys. Do you know what on earth is happening here? I certainly don't. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's it, guys. So, bloody Voldemort potato. Actually, yeah, closing out. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, join the Fruck and Rut and Fans community page. We have a laugh on there, as you can see. Thanks for watching this, and we'll see you next time.